Good morning. Welcome or welcome back to Bookeemonsters. My name is PK. It is Friday, TGIF, November the 22nd. It is 1122. Hope you are having a good morning if you're watching it this morning. We are here to look at the new releases that have been published this week. This is our last chance to look at the stuff that has been released this week. Next week, we look at a whole new bunch being published next week. We'll see what's published on a holiday week. Quick announcements. I don't have any sprints tonight. I don't do them on Friday night. I will have them tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. Eastern, and those go for 5 hours. I do them 3 times a week, every Tuesday and Thursday evenings and the Saturday afternoons, for a total of 10 hours of sprinting time each and every week. Today, Freeform Friday, we look at things that aren't necessarily easily falling under the categories of cozy mysteries, regular mysteries, romance, and fantasy and science fiction, or things that just catch my attention, or more of something that there's a lot of, like the cozy mysteries. Good morning, Cajun. Off today, yay. And it's cold, 37, feels like 30 for us. That's Arctic. Oh, I bet. Oh, snuggle day. Snuggle, read, warm beverages, warm food. All right, first one up is a historical. The Liberty Scarf by Amy Runyon, Janelle Zylsky, and Rachel McMillian. Looks like it's set in 3 different places. In the midst of a seemingly endless war, a scarf connects 3 women in the cold winter of 1917. I have a sneeze. Excuse me. It's a 3-part novel about a thread of connection during World War I, a single scarf that links 3 extraordinary women, each battling societal expectations, enduring the devastations of war, and striving for personal growth amidst the chaos. Testament to the resilience of women and the enduring power of hope and unity in the harshest of times. We're in London, Maine, and Belgium. The Liberty Scarf is more than a piece of fabric. It's a symbol of hope, resilience, and unity in the face of war, binding these 3 women together in an indelible bond. Interesting. This next one is a nonfiction. I thought sounded interesting. How to Think Like Socrates, Ancient Philosophy as a Way of Life in the Modern World by Donald Robertson. How we can apply the teachings of the greatest ancient philosopher to modern life. Socrates is the quintessential Athenian philosopher, the source of entire Western philosophical tradition, and godfather to the Stoics. He spent his life teaching practical philosophy to ordinary people in the streets of Athens, yet few people today are familiar with the wisdom he has to offer us, and it gets fewer every day. This book is an accessible and informative guide to the life of one of the greatest thinkers in history, and the first book to focus on applying his ideas to our daily lives. The author transports readers back to ancient Athens, expertly weaving together a page-turning account of a philosopher who eschewed material pleasures and stood by his beliefs, even in the face of controversy, or if you're in England, controversy, with a steadfastness that ultimately resulted in his execution. And then these next couple were books that somehow weren't listed earlier this week as new releases when we were looking at mysteries and romances. Thank you. Yep, the highest predicted for 50 was going to get some Christmas shopping done, but may wait until tomorrow. Should be in the low 60s. Yeah, that might be a little bit. Enjoy. Embrace the chill weather. From home. Janet Ivanovich has a new one, 31st. Who knew? In the Stephanie Plum series. Look at that. She still hasn't chosen. She said yes to Morelli. She said yes to Ranger. This is now or never. Now Stephanie Plum has 2 fiancés and no idea what to do about it. 31 years later. But the way things are going, she might not live long enough to marry anyone. While Stephanie stalls for time, she buries herself in her work as a bounty hunter, tracking down an unusually varied assortment of fugitives from justice. There's Eugene Fleck, a seemingly sweet online influencer who might also be YouTube star Robin Hoodie, masked hero to the homeless who hijacks delivery trucks and distributes their contents to the needy. She's also on the trail of Bruno Jug, a wealthy and connected man in the wholesale produce business who is rumored to traffic young girls alongside lettuce and tomatoes. Most terrifying of all is Zoran, a laundromat manager by day and self-proclaimed vampire by night, with a taste for the blood of pretty girls. When he shows up on Stephanie's doorstep, it's not for the meatloaf dinner, etc., etc. I read the first few when they were first coming out. I fell away, just like others. This was a romance that wasn't listed earlier. I love the Stephanie Plum series, but 15 for a book is just too much. Yeah. Good morning, Emily. Hello. I'm awake. Fell asleep last night before 8. Oh, I bet that was nice. I was dozing here accidentally, waiting for the right time, and I had a timer on, but apparently I had it on mute. I woke up like 2 minutes before, which is I'm a little bit dazed. Yay, Friday. Okay, good morning, Emily. I had a night like that earlier this week. Sleep is good. We like it. Marry Me, Marquess by Misty Urban, 5th in the ladies' least likely. When his cousin's death puts Leo Westrop in line to inherit a marquisate, he suddenly becomes the target of every matchmaking mama in London, including his own. To save himself, Leo offers his hand to the angel who delivers him from a compromising situation, Lillian Gower, the daughter of well-known antiquarians who could finally help Leo secure a dig of his own. Lillian, in town chaperoning her younger cousin, doesn't have a romantic bone in her body. She knows Westrop is desperate, and she's shrewd enough to bargain. She'll go along with the pretense if he helps her publish her study of the lady's slipper orchid, etc. City of Silk. Historical fiction by Glenys Virgo. Bologna, 1575. I like this time period a lot. A talented seamstress, a powerful merchant, a fierce battle of wills. Elena Morandi has gained a fragile foothold in the workshop of a master tailor, despite the profession being officially barred to her as a woman. But then a powerful man from her past crosses her path and threatens everything she has worked for. Antonio della Fontana has every corner of the city in his pocket, and as Elena knows all too well, he abused his position of power at the Buracano orphanage. Driven to fight for justice against a man seemingly above the law, Elena hatches a plan to get retribution for herself, a lost friend, and those still prey to Fontana's abuses. Christmas with the Queen. This is a novel by Hazel Gaynor and Heather Webb. How do I know those names? December 1952. I love that cover. While the young Queen Elizabeth II finds her feet as the new monarch, she must also find the right words to continue the tradition of her late father's Christmas Day radio broadcast. But even traditions must evolve with the times, and the Queen faces a post-war Britain hungry for change. As preparations begin for the royal Christmas at Sandringham House in Norfolk, old friends Jack Devereaux and Olive Carter are unexpectedly reunited by the occasion. Olive, a single mother and aspiring reporter at the BBC, leaps at the opportunity to cover the holiday celebration, but even a chance encounter with the Queen doesn't go as planned, and Olive wonders if she will ever be taken seriously. Jack, a recently widowed chef, reluctantly takes up a new role in the royal kitchens at Sandringham. Lacking in purpose and direction, Jack has abandoned his dream to have his own restaurant, but his talents are soon noticed, and while he may not believe in himself, others do, and a chance encounter with an old friend helps to reignite the spark of his passion and ambition. As Jack and Olive's paths continue to cross over the following 5 Christmases, they grow ever closer, yet Olive carries the burden of a heavy secret that threatens to destroy everything. Christmas Day, December 1957, as the nation eagerly awaits the Queen's first televised Christmas speech, there is one final gift for the Christmas season to deliver. That might be a fun seasonal one. I had an Audible pre-order I'd forgotten about this morning. Oh, so that was a nice surprise to wake up to. Indeed. I think it was yesterday I had a email charge for a Kindle book. I was like, what? Yes, I had pre-ordered it, but even in looking at the pre-releases, I'd forgotten. Those are nice surprises. Or like when boxes come, you're like, what did I order? I forgot. The Queen's Cook, an ancient Persia biblical historical fiction set in Queen Esther's time by Tessa Ashrar. Looks like this might be a series of some sort. This is the first. It's a very beautiful cover. In the heart of ancient Persia, the empire's Jewish citizens face an ominous edict that threatens their very existence. Roxana, the daughter of an impoverished Persian lord, is devastated by the news but feels helpless to come to the aid of her Jewish friends. Desperate to support her family, Roxana approaches the royal physician Aiden, the man whose kind eyes haunt her, and seeks his help to find employment in Queen Esther's kitchens. In the opulent palace of Susa, Roxana tries to survive the spiteful ploys of the other cooks as she ascends through the ranks. Her loyalty earns her the trust and friendship of Queen Esther, who is navigating dangerous politics with wisdom and grace. When Roxana and Aiden uncover a sinister plot against Amestris, the king's most powerful wife and Esther's arch enemy, they find themselves tasked with the impossible job of discovering the culprit. As secrets unravel and alliances are tested, the fate of Esther's reign hangs in the balance. All right, those are the things that caught my attention. Let's get back to our cozies. I just can't remember what order they were in. Her name? I think so. This Tracy Grant is the one that I forgot I had pre-ordered. I did that one. Problem is, they all kind of look familiar. I know we did those. Did we do it in a different order? Monday was so long ago. Did we do it by price? No. I think we did it by priority. I remember those. I remember these. I remember that one. I think I remember the Cindy Bell. Were we here? Did we get to the Oven and Beyond? Hi, Kim. Good morning. Was playing a time game. Been awake since 6 a.m. Let's read what this one is about. Maybe it'll ring a bell. Felines and Felonies, a chatty cat cozy mystery. Did we do this one? By L. Ren Burke. Third. Things were going perfectly at Brighton's new gig, catching mice for a cozy little bookshop, a few naps, some belly rubs, and lots of pouncing on critters. Until one fine morning when he finds a man, stone cold and stiff as a scratching post, right in the mystery aisle. Suspicion lands on the harmless bookstore owner and Brighton's her only alibi, His whiskers twitch to clear her name, but his family says it's too risky until one of his humans has a vision of a mysterious blonde woman. Brighton rushes to poke his whiskers into the case, but he better sharpen his claws. His catnapper is back and might just stop him from getting to the murder before they strike again. I think we did these. Isn't that sad? I just can't remember. Y'all know I love cats, but not with the talking just now. Me too. No talking pets. Sometimes these sound familiar because I've scanned them to see if they're actually mysteries and looking at publication dates and stuff. Death at the Swan Tavern by Kitty Kildare, 6 in the Veronica Vale Investigates. Step into the 1920s London, where the festive season is in full swing. Veronica Vale is looking forward to Christmas at the Swan Tavern with her dear friend Ruby, her dog Benji, and a group of friends, old and new. But as the snow blankets the city, a tragedy shatters the merriment. John Robinson, a charismatic newcomer, meets a chilling end. His death is considered by most to be a tragic accident, but Veronica senses something amiss. A puzzle waiting to be unraveled like a Christmas ribbon, and what was an injured swan doing trapped underneath his body? That old nutshell. Veronica and Ruby are determined to unveil the truth. As they delve into the party guests' secrets, they discover a web of mysteries. With each clue they unearth, they inch closer to a chilling revelation that they have a killer at their gathering. Will the party end in mince pies and merriment, or is there more tragedy to come? What do you mean page not found? Did we do that? Did we already do this? I think we did. How about we start from the bottom and work our way back up? I know we didn't do this one. I'm all discombobbled. Kim, we are 41, high 56 today. Brr. I love that for you guys. We're in the 30s today. Kim agree. Think I'm staying in. Oh, get in your sweats. Get a little blankie. Kim, I have a favorite at a restaurant that's only on Fridays, so may have to go out for lunch. Do they deliver? Ghosts of Christmas Present, a Marty Mickelson holiday special by K. Charles. Oop, just crossed the 100 pages, 106. Third in that series. Get ready for Christmas with Marty Mickelson and her ghostly grandma Bertie. It's Marty's first Christmas back in the semi-loving arms of her estranged family. What could go wrong? Other than letting herself be goaded into promising to find the rarest doll on the planet to save her niece's Christmas. When her only lead on a vintage Taki Tessie turns up dead, Harry Farkle, Pickleberg's beloved year-round Santa, is the prime suspect. She doesn't believe it. Harry's the only good memory she has of Christmases past. She's determined to clear his name, but he's no help. He's gone missing. At least there are cookies. Includes holiday recipes from Mrs. Partridge and Grandma Bertie. All in 106 pages. We did buried books. We did these in a different order. I swear we did. Let's do one other look here. Because I know there was a big name that showed up later that we missed. I apologize for being a little not on the ball here. Was it this one? I know we didn't do this one. Now we're just hunting. It's a scavenger hunt. Did we do this one? Did we not do this one? They do, but it's not as good by the time. Yeah, true. Don't apologize. You do a great job as hot to keep up and organized. Well, thank you very much. Like I say, I fell asleep here. So I'm just a little obbity. Soul Gaze by Nova Nelson, fourth in the Dahlia Wilds Magical Mysteries. Murder is on tap at the pub. Dahlia Wilds never imagined her magical abilities would be this exhausting, but with Eastwind overrun by an unusual wave of tourists, her gift for sensing emotions might be just what the town needs when a body is discovered outside the pub and the list of suspects keep growing. Suddenly, Dahlia is caught up in the heart of a complex investigation, teaming up with Deputy Manchester to track down the killer. In a case where feelings may reveal more than words, each suspect's emotional reaction to the victim could be the key to cracking the case. But with everyone staying tight-lipped, it's up to Dahlia to dig beneath the surface before her sleuthing makes her the next target. Dun dun dun. I know we didn't do the ferret one. I would remember a ferret. Funfair Ferret Fiasco. A cozy animal mystery by Max Parrott, 11th in the Rough McPaw series mysteries. The Humming's Hollow Carnival is a haven for thrill seekers and mystery lovers alike, but when Kyle, the star of the haunted house, is discovered dead mid-performance, Angela Atkinson realizes this case is anything but typical. The scarf wound around his neck and the cryptic confession note found nearby suggest a tragedy and perhaps a well-staged murder. With Ruff by her side and a ferret who keeps reappearing in unlikely places, Angela questions performers, rival lovers, and jittery fortune teller convinced the spirits are angry. Each of them seems to carry secrets nearly as dark as the carnival's hidden corners, etc., etc. Well, there's a bunch of books for this week. I might be marked safe from purchasing them. Exactly. Thank you, guys. All these holiday books mid-series just mean more series on my list for next year, since I don't like jumping into a random place in the series. Absolutely. And checking out perhaps new authors, new series. But yeah. You don't know these relationships. I am mostly with Stormy, reading in order. All right, that's 8. I hope you guys have a very good Friday. TGIF, enjoy your day off. Cajun, Kim, both you and Cajun stay warm and snuggly. I gotta go to work. I have to go pick up the mail, and I think I have to stop by the grocery store. But, and again, I don't have any sprints tonight. I don't do them on Friday night. Steve and I hang out together, even though we work together, but we kind of hang out for a little bit in the evening on Friday night. Tomorrow's sprints are at 3 p.m. Eastern. They go for 5 hours. You will see me probably shorn. I have a haircut tomorrow. I always tell her, no, just, just make snipping noises, and then I come back and I'm bald. Have a good day, y'all. Indeed. Have a good day. Kim, enjoy your lunch. Stay warm. All righty. Read good books for me. And as the banner says here, don't be a bookworm, be a bookie monster. Nom, nom, nom. Have a good day and God bless.